Well, welcome to Daily Reflections this morning, and we are continuing on this look at the letter of Jude. And today we come to Jude 1 3 to 4, and it's day 2 of our reflections. It's called The Call to Defend the Faith. Well, today, as we progress further into Jude's compelling letter, we arrive at a passionate and urgent call. A call not just to believe, but to actively defend and contend for the faith. Jude's message in verses 3 and 4 is as relevant today as it was in the early days of Christianity. Firstly, let's focus on the phrase contend for the faith. In the original Greek, the word for contend has athletic connotations, similar to how an athlete competes with determination and diligence. Jude isn't suggesting a passive or casual approach to our beliefs. Instead, he's urging us believers to actively defend, promote, and live out the original teachings of Christ, especially when we're under threat. In an ever-evolving world where truths are often considered relative and fluid. Jude's message is clear. The foundational teachings of Christ remain unchanging and need our unwavering commitment. This leads us to Jude's warning about false teachers. The essence of Jude's concern isn't about mere differences of interpretation, but about those who blatantly distort the grace of God, twisting it to serve their own desires or to lead others astray. Such deceptions are not always obvious. They often come wrapped with a garb of eloquence, charisma, or even seemingly revelations. And this is why Jude's call is not just to believe, but to be discerning and vigilant. As the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. Similarly, not all that sounds spiritual is of God. This challenges us to be rooted in the scriptures, engaged in communal discernment, and rely on the Holy Spirit for guidance. And lastly, Jude touches on the predetermined judgment. There's an assurance here. God's justice is impeccable. While God's grace is abounding, his justice is certain for those who deliberately deceive and lead others away from the truth. This isn't about a vengeful God, but a righteous God who stands up for the truth and defends his own. So reflecting on these verses, let's consider these things. How am I contending for my faith? Am I proactive in deepening my understanding of it? In what ways am I ensuring I'm not swayed by false teachings? And do I test every teaching against the scriptures? Do I trust in God's perfect justice, even when I see deception seemingly prosper? In conclusion, Jude's message in day 2 is a wake-up call. A call to be proactive, discerning and anchored in the unwavering truths of Christ. As we navigate our journey, may we do so with the assurance that God's truth will prevail and his justice will stand firm. So I just want to say thank you, and may we rise to this occasion to defend our faith, stay discerning, and always trust in God's righteous judgment. So I've come to the end of day 2. You can see that we are really getting into some deep things here, and all I can do is encourage you is to keep reflecting on that today. And I do believe that God will speak through these verses and help you to discern the area that you are and what he's doing in your life. So until tomorrow, I shall see you then.